everybody, so my name is Kayla and this is my first ever makeup video, makeup tutorial video. I am not a professional makeup artist by any means. I do it for fun. I've only recently started getting into makeup actually. Within the last year I've started to accumulate a pretty big hoard. Anyways, the main products that I'm using today are the Marc foundation. I love this. I had to order this because I'm so pale and they didn't have any at the store, and it's something that everybody on YouTube raves about. Actually really good. The key thing is don't put too much. I put a little bit too much, and because my camera thankfully isn't amazing, you can't see that I put too much, but I can when I look really close in the mirror. Anyways, I am in their lightest shade, so Ivory 10, and I also picked up the Marc primer to go with it as well. I do have a Kat Von D primer, but because hers is used more as a blending medium, I didn't want to play with it. And then I also use the Phase 3 Marc Jacobs brush, so we have that for this look. And I just picked it up today, first time using it. It's nice, it's light, it feels amazing. It is expensive, so you know, if you're looking for cheaper options, I might suggest that. And yeah, but this is going to be my go-to now. Also, today we are doing the Pastel Goth palette. I love Kat Von D. I haven't picked up the last couple palettes just because I've been busy exploring other options because I love funky colors. It's kind of my go-to. And I thought this would be a lot of fun. So there's a couple extra steps that I will put in the video just so you know that I don't randomly just start putting stuff on my lid right away. But I started out with the shades Skull and Dagger, which is the white and the gray. I wouldn't recommend it. It doesn't add anything to this look. I ended up adding the yellow later, so you won't see that in the video. Then I used the shades Dope for my lid, Doom for the inner and outer part of my lid, and Star, which is the yellow, on the inner part and then above in the crease. I also used a Marc Jacobs eyeliner. This is something I've had forever. I just decided to use it in black. I also used the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I just recently started getting into them. I tried at some point to use a Too Faced highlighter, but because I'm so pale it just didn't work out for me. And I did use, because this is the only blush I own at the moment, the Too Faced Love Flush. It's really pink for the look I went for, and I don't even really think you can see it. It's there a little bit, but it's super pigmented, and I'm very pale, so this didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. For this, anyways. And then for the lipstick, we also have Kat Von D for that, and this is Coven. Awesome go-to lipstick. I know it's probably out of order for a lot of people, but I'm not going to do my eyebrows until later. I'm also not very good at doing my eyebrows, so that's going to be a hot mess. And so this is the Ivory. So here we are applying the foundation, and now I'm going in and blending it all in. It's actually super nice. I would definitely recommend it. The brush, again, like I said, feels amazing. It's well worth the money in my opinion, and I dabbed my eyeballs, and that was fun, not necessary, I don't think. Next, I went in with the Hoola bronzer, which I did not mention, and I used a little bit of that. I did use the brush that comes with it. Really handy, really nice. I might have added a little bit too much contour, but who cares, right? Now I'm going in and I'm just blending it with a brush that I got from Smashbox. So here's where we added the Too Faced blush, and it was not a good idea. So then I decided to go in with some highlighter. I cut out where I tried to use some Too Faced highlighter. It didn't work. It was pretty much the same as my skin tone. And now we're adding the eye primer. So this was very similar to my skin tone, but it was still actually darker. And now we're progressing to my eyebrows. These turned out a lot better than I thought they were going to be quite honest. I was using the Benefit Cosmetics. I have the gel and I also have the Gimme Brow, which I added after, and they're both in shade 3. I could probably get away with my natural color anyways, a 4, but these turned out Again, much better than I thought they were going to. I really wasn't sure how it was going to end up. Here's the palette, and then I did some swatches. Alright, so I started with Skull, and that didn't work out. Don't do it. It would work well as a for your brow bone, like I tried there, but it didn't really show up for me all that well. Next, I tried Dagger, which was a terrible mistake. I was kind of cursing myself after I did it. I would recommend instead putting the star underneath for the look that I get towards the beginning of this video and the end for the final look. And after that, I ended up going in with Dope. So that Dope is on the eyelid. That was the main color. And then I decided to add a little bit more of a pop. I would put in Doom. We're almost there. As you can see, I'm kind of trying to figure out how to make the gray work. And now we're adding in Doom. Doom was really impressive, actually. I found it very pigmented. I should have probably added more Dope, to be honest, but it still works. It still looks half decent, so it was a good first effort, considering I didn't try this look beforehand. This was literally me just, okay, I'm home, let's try to do this now. And then I decided to add a little bit more color to add some star to, not quite my waterline, but underneath my eyelid, and then I also added that in the crease after. Here I'm adding some Marc Jacobs eyeliner to my waterline, and then we're using the Better Than Sex mascara, which I love. You can't really tell from the video, but I do actually have eyelashes, I swear. I swear they're there. And we're pretty much to the end step, which will be lipstick coming up soon, which is in Kat Von D's Coven, and then the look is done after you add the yellow. Alright, so if you guys liked what you saw, feel free to subscribe. I would appreciate it. I am going to try this as a makeup channel. Yeah. And like I said, I did add the yellow after. I just used that with a regular blending brush.